You're nerds.
Improv.
Nerds.
Are you hard on yourself after a show? Because based on what this little exchange, I get a feeling that you're not.
I am not. Somebody said, and I wish I could remember who I could attribute this quote to, and I learned it later than I would have liked to, is that you cannot beat yourself up for the last shitty scene you were in. It's already gone. And all you can do is head forward into the next scene with like renewed purpose. Like, why did that suck? I was low energy. Oh, so I'll be high energy in the next one. But at the same turn, it means the last good scene you were in is already gone too. So there are no laurels. There is just moving forward in the next scene that's gonna happen.
So when you and Susan do a show, what do you guys talk about backstage after the show?
After the show?
You don't get high, do you?
No. No, not at all.
Okay. What do you guys talk about?
Our kids and
You don't talk anything about the show?
how fun that was. Oh, I love that character. And oh my God, I can't believe this suggestion came back. And Arch's Yeti was awesome. That kind of stuff.
Archibald.
But we're not like that scene should have, I'm a net. We like that is a pouring energy into a black hole because it's already gone. You can't go back and change it.
So people who are listening to the podcast, improv students will say, well, then how do I get better? If I don't
Fail a bunch.
Well then, okay, that makes a lot of sense, but then how are you learning from those failures? You're saying that by just failing and failing, you're going to figure it out
You
yourself?
learn when it feels good and when it doesn't feel good. And oh yeah, this works. What do they say insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting the same
results.
Yeah, right? Like one of those days, like it's gonna be a different result and you're like, oh shit, I learned a lesson. I once had a student say to me, what do you get from doing the same thing over and over and over again? I was like, asshole, that's what reps are called. Like, you build muscles that way.
And what was he saying then in terms of like you doing it the same exercise?
I kept making him I kept giving him the same line of dialogue to start a scene. And I was like, there's an infinite number of ways to respond to any one line of dialogue. If you think there's one way to respond to any line of dialogue, you are very short-sighted about what improvisation is.
Okay, so let's do this right now.
Okay.
Carol, I'm leaving.
I knew this was coming, Brad.
Carol, I'm leaving.
Dad, get out of my room.
Carol, I'm leaving.
I knew you were fucking the nanny.
Okay.
I'm keeping the house.
I gotta tell you something. Part of me really likes it when you hit me.
Me too.
I like it when you hit me in public, and I like you hit me when we're in bed together.
Darling.
What? Let's do it here.
Yes.
Yes. Let's
Yes.
rekindle our love for each other.
Let's join the 60-mile-an-hour club.
All right. Oh my God, I can't.
Oh.